Hello everyone, welcome to Flotsam. We're back in our floating colony, and I see that we do have to do something about the water. It's getting pretty low. We do have a desalinator over here, but I think we're gonna try to actually upgrade this one to the next tier today. So it's gonna become an electric desalinator. Uses electricity to remove salt from seawater to generate fresh water. And I do think also, maybe, we're gonna need to have two of them. Maybe. So perhaps we queue up to build another one, just in case, because we could run out of water pretty quickly if we don't think a little bit for the future, I guess. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead and turn on snapping. There we go. Okay, so that gives us some room for building, and potentially we can do another one in the back here as well. There we go. Okay, so today guys, I would also see if it's possible to find the Botanist. The Botanist is one of the new special classes that has the possibility to make your town look more beautiful. So we're gonna be able to get up this valley we got up here, the Town Beauty. It's a sum of all construction's beauty scores into your town. A negative score will decrease the morale, and while a positive score will increase it. With a higher score, granting bigger bonuses. So that's something we want to try to do, so we can decorate a bit. Easy got level up. Okay, let's increase a little bit of crafting with her. That should be good. And we have 10 people. Wow. I have someone really mad. Navi. A fisher. Really angry. Let's see what's going on here. I'm wet from swimming. Living in an unattractive town. Got my own home, ate an ordinary meal. Okay. So it feels like it's a really high priority that we're trying to get a botanist, because that's the main way to spice up your place. We can see we have a flower over here. That means we have a botanist far away. So I think we're just gonna head towards that direction. That's what we're gonna do. So let's see if we can move our boat. Yeah, to change the keys. So you can move the map with WASD and control the boat with your arrow keys. Which is kind of okay, I guess. I don't often use arrow keys myself, so I'm not a huge fan of it. Okay, so we have to generate a bit more power. So that's going to be one of the troublesome things with our upgraded electric desalinator. Because we're going to need to hook this one up. So let's see if we actually have available things to build one of these poles. Yes, we do. This one do not make it look worse, at least. There's so many structures that decreases the score. That's why I have such a huge amount in it. And I think we might want to get another way to generate power. We already have one of these bikes to generate power, but I do think we may want to have even another one. Because if you want to be able to travel pretty quickly and regain energy, we do need to produce power a little bit quicker, perhaps. At the moment we're generating 15 plus 14, so 28. Why does it say 28? I guess we're consuming one more than we are producing or something. Because that should be 29. Ah, you can also see the different grids, so they can be split up into different grids. That's interesting. Let's see, maybe we can grab a little bit of plastic before we leave this place. We're full in power again though. We're gonna let them loot a little bit, and then we're gonna keep moving towards the Botanist. We don't want angry people in our town. We want to have a beautiful town. So we don't have a lot of things. Like these things give a lot of bonuses, but you can see a lot of things are red. This one is even minus 15. And when we upgraded it became minus 5, so you know, it's a huge difference. So when we can, we should probably upgrade this one as well. But to do that we need to get more of these plates, and we're low on metal scrap, so I have to see if we can find some of that. Ah, we're gonna need another connection. Okay, let's have one over... It's just out of reach. I think we have to do one over there. I hope that one can reach down there. I really hope so, or else it's gonna be a little bit troublesome. We can add some boy lamps also. They add some beautiful lighter nights, so that's kind of cozy to have around. And let's see here, minor power generator, that's what's research, electric desalinator. We're doing food truck, but I wonder, should we actually focus on the food truck, or should we maybe go for different direction. We can go for like electrocraft, or probably not, but maybe a wood power generator. Generate 30 eels by burning firewood. I'm gonna head over to this one actually for a while. I think it may be worth it because we're gonna need to produce more power soon. Okay, coming back with some loot. Okay, keep going towards the flower. And I think we should make like a little stop over here. You can see that we do have some solar panels. That's pretty nice, pretty neat. There's some shops as well. It's kind of nice to see I'm down on energy, but since we're generating a little bit of energy all the time, I can still keep it like moving if I want to do so. But I think I'm gonna make a stop here and refill a bit. Okay, so here we have an apartment with some solar panels and some electric scrap. So let's go ahead and send a boat to loot that. And here we have, oh, there's a person here, Notcase. Where a milkshaker became a taxidermist, so shake milk, get swole, shake more milk, it's a vicious, delicious cycle. And every part of the fish is available. The scales can be turned into colorful mosaics. The eyes can be used for a telescope lens. I'm not sure about that. The meat, well, it's just meat, but it's still cool, right? So this person loves fishing, salvaging, and is good with athletics and cooking. Okay, pretty good. Some firewood there as well. Should we get another one? I'm not sure. We could get him, but that means also more consumptions. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get another one. I'm gonna make it like a challenge that we're gonna try to get quite a few people and actually see how many are we able to sustain in our town. Like how many people can we feed, how many people can we give drinks, how many people can we keep healthy, and so on. So it's gonna be like a little bit of a challenge, I would say. And over here we have some food, so that's good. And this is not non-polluted food. Ordinary food quality, but you know, at least it's not full of pollution, so that's good. Welcome to join us, Notcase. Hope you can enjoy it in our town. Just gonna take his stuff. He looks like he had like a jukebox up there. It looks kind of broken though, but he had it. Some beautiful flowers as well. That would be nice if we can like take this, bring with us, and we can like add it as like a decoration. I'm kind of excited to see what the botanist is going to be able to build, because I never had them, so I'm kind of excited to see what they are going to be able to do. It's going to be nice. Okay, I'm going to cancel looting everything here. I don't feel like we need those two last little pieces, not so important. So I think we're just gonna, after looting this one maybe, then we're just gonna head and continue towards the botanist. Looks like we get a message also, from Notcase. Before I stranded on the island, I drifted past what seemed to be an abandoned settlement. Perhaps there are some useful resources there? Mark the location on the map. Okay. So that is probably one of these with food. But nothing we can head for at the moment. And I wonder, do we need another building? I think I made a few extra ones, didn't I? We're also gonna upgrade this when we have more of salvage goods. But we don't at the moment, I think. Actually, we are kind of missing that, but also I think we have a little bit too much weight on our place. So perhaps, let's maybe destruct a few. Perhaps we can destruct the smaller ones. They can hold 20, these can hold 45, so we're gonna destruct 2 of those, and we're gonna keep 2 of these and remove 1 of those. That should hopefully allow for a little bit more weight on the boat. But both buildings and the loot actually weight, so you also don't want to have like too many things if you're not gonna use them. So for example, we probably don't want to loot any more seaweed, even though they only weigh 2, so that would be kind of fine actually. So we could have had more of that, I guess. But I think we're just gonna move after looting this food. I think we won't have too much of a problem anyway. The focus should be the botanist for now. And connect that. And this one... Ah, I can't reach it. Well, this was a little bit messy with connecting this one. So we don't have that good connections. It's gonna have to be... I mean, it must be possible there, but we can't reach that. So I gotta say, this was quite messy. I think I have to like potentially redo a few things just to get an build position pretty much. But let's keep going towards the Botanist for now. And we might head back here later on. I'm a little bit confused, like it's say we have too much weight, but we have destroyed a lot of buildings. And somehow it feels like we haven't reclaimed that weight at all almost. Which feels a little bit odd. We have actually increased it in weight. I know we looted some things, but still I don't feel like that should be it, I guess. This is a little bit odd. Somehow our weight is increasing, even though we're not adding anything. Which is a little bit odd because, realistically at least, if you would be producing things, there would pretty much always be waste resources, so you wouldn't increase in weight. If anything, you would decrease in weight, so I feel like there's something strange going on here. That shouldn't be the way it is at the moment. But it keeps going up, somehow. Okay, we decrease a tiny bit, so kind of for that reason we can't really do very much at the moment with electricity. I think we're just gonna keep going then. So here should be, I think, the Botanist. Let's have a look. That will be the first one we ever discover. Okay, here we have someone. It is Top Deck. That looks like that could definitely be a Botanist, right? Have like vines or something growing out of the bed. Reminds a little bit of the Moomin Trolls, almost, a little bit. I don't know, the style of it at least. So we're definitely gonna send someone over. So this is a Botanist. Growing saplings in a salt environment is nigh impossible. And could only succeed with incubation in a lush ginger bed. Plus 10 botany, and also the taxidermist loves fishing and salvaging. Okay. Let's send some people over to rescue Top Deck. And I don't know, I don't feel like we should be looting at the moment. We're kind of like overloaded with things. And I wonder if that person is also going to increase the weight of our town, maybe. I'm not sure if people actually increase the weight of the town, I don't know. But I feel like there's something strange going on, at least with production. Ooh, more salvaging, 9. 90% speed, that's awesome. We do have some beautiful lights, so that's nice. But I'm wondering if there's like anything that I might remove this one for now. So is there any info about weights of things? So this one is 44 in weight. So even if we destroy that, I'm still not gonna have enough space for it. That was felt so odd, like I removed all of these, I'm removing that one as well, I removed that one too. And somehow we haven't cleared enough to get more available weight. We need to get an engineer, if I understand correctly, to upgrade it, so I'm gonna maybe remove one of these. They probably don't weigh too much. 21. And I'm probably not gonna use 2 of them, so let's remove this one as well. Maybe. We can alone storage at the moment, so maybe we keep that. Barnacle level up as well. More athletics, yes. And also a message probably from Top Deck. Before I stranded on the island, I drifted past what seemed to be an abandoned settlement, and perhaps there are some useful resources there. Marked the location on the map. Thank you, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful person. Definitely do stands out from the crowd, right? Let's see then. Okay, I think they maybe found medicine, that's good. But yeah, okay, so in our radio tower, let's look for an engineer. Locate that. There we go. Okay, so it pops up instantly. Okay, that's nice. Maybe we should head there directly, because I feel like we're probably gonna need that. We need to have more weight on our boat, so. And let's see for the building. Have we received any new things? We may still need to research to get them, so let's have a look. The research panel over here. Okay. So down here we have Town Tugger, says that we need a botanist. I don't know, is this really for a botanist? Increase the weight and capacity of the town. I think this one is actually the engineer. I think it's just the wrong icon really. But here we have a seed bank. Let's make that. So seed bank. What is this actually? So it's 100 seeds and then we can do parks after. Okay, interesting. Grassy walkway. Park. That's really nice, the grassy walkway. Like, it's actually a walkway. And a park. So it's gonna be really nice. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe they can even like go inside of them. That would be awesome if they can. But we are gonna need to like, we definitely have to remove something. I wonder what we should remove. Like, we do need to get water. I don't know. This might be really risky. Maybe. I'm gonna remove 2 of those, and those should allow us to at least build something more. And I have to remove probably a storage as well, so we can get some more weight, and that should remove over 100, so we definitely should be under 3000 after that. Somehow we have increased again. How is this even... is that... how are we increasing things when we're destroying things? Like, I feel like this must be somehow a bug. Like, I destroyed over 100 now. I know they aren't finished there yet, but somehow we're increasing a weight. And we haven't looted anything new at all, so technically it should be impossible that this is happening, I would say. It's like these resources that we build with, I mean, I guess that could make sense, but it's like the resources we build with weight more than the structure, which kind of makes sense, but then you wouldn't get back as much either, I guess. It's a little bit odd, so now I destroyed things for no good reason at all, really. So, I don't know, I feel like that's kind of broken, really. But it is a testing release, so, but now we're kind of stuck in a weird loop. So, what makes me wonder then, maybe the game do needs a way to dump off your stuff, like, into the water, I guess, and maybe that wouldn't work too good with Flotsam, like, as a game, like, trying to clean the ocean. That's not like an objective, but it kind of feels like you're trying to loot the plastic and then you throw it back again. It feels a little bit rude somehow. So destroying things is not gonna allow us to do very much, really. So, I don't know, how can I even get out of this loop? Because producing things does not seem to decrease the weight. Let's cancel this one for a bit. And looks like we're missing a house, but I can't build a house, and destroying things, like I said, it is not clearing any weight on the boat. It's, I don't know, like, it's really odd. It would be if I would weight less than wood. But it doesn't seem so. Like 80 wood weights less than 32 in firewood. I feel like they do need to maybe rework this a bit. Or, okay, maybe this information up here, by the way, it could be totally incorrect the way I'm thinking about it. So I was thinking that all of these weight 3, because that would be what I was guessing. Like, we have 82 weighting 3, here we have 32 weighting 4, but that doesn't actually seem to be the case when I looked here. So every piece of those is 3, and every piece for every 2 of those is 4. So 3 weight turns into 4 weight. So it is increasing in weight every time you craft with this one, which is a little bit odd, to be honest. And let's see with this one. So this weight 4. So this one will weight exactly the same. And that's, I would say, a little bit more okay, but it's not very realistic either, I would say. So I feel like they definitely do need to work on this a bit. That's weight 3. So using 4 and that becomes 3. So that one is good. That one's good. Let's see for this one. So that's like... this one is a little bit special in terms of realistically, because you're burning wood, so this entire weight from that would probably go away, like 4 probably go away fully. And the scrap that is 5 and 5 becomes 7. I don't know. But use freedom, it seems, so I feel like this is also realistic. But there are a few ones that seem to be a little bit odd. So 2d6 becomes 5, so that one do work. So I guess there were maybe just a few ones like these. Like 3 becomes 4. So what we can do in this case to help us out is probably to increase the amount of planks. We have 39 at the moment, that is insane. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna increase this one. And go 50, that means we're gonna decrease a little bit. Or even 60, because we have to decrease things. And floaters, how did that one work again? 4 becomes 3. Okay, so that one is also, let's do that one as well. But we already have 51 floaters. So that's the way we're gonna try to work with this. And I do wonder if we maybe can make some with more with fishes perhaps. That's gonna take its time. 7 waters. We don't have enough water now that I decided to remove those and we can't reach that anymore, so we're in a little bit of a troublesome situation at the moment. I'm a little bit sad that this one is a bit messed up. Because we could have kept making a lot of firewood, which would have made sense, right? Because we would have used it up anyway. Okay, so let's see the weight cost here. So we need 4 planks, we need 2 plates and 2 electric scrap, and so that's 20 weight from that. And then we have 14 from that, 34. And that one do not look like it weighed very much. 1 each. 36. So as you can see, if we would destroy this one, we would get back exact the same amount of weight. I think this is kind of fine, but there are a few production lines that are a bit messed up. Oh no, yes, I contracted a disease. Which one was it? This is the... I'm not sure which one it is. And first they live in an unattractive town. Okay, so engineer should be, I think, right in front of us still. Yeah, like the icon goes away when you get close to it, so I have to remember. Okay, but yeah, maybe like dumping resources in case like this would be pretty useful. Maybe. Over here we have Aurora Cod. Hello Aurora, welcome. Looking interesting, have like a screwdriver in her mouth. So an engineer that gives plus 10 in that, and also post-flood became an old world nostalgist. Every building has a mixtape, and this drifter can't wait to find the next groovy combination. Construction and salvaging. Hey, hello on you too. So I'm only gonna save her, we're not gonna loot anything. Because like I said, we have to clean up this weight. We almost under 3,000 now, that's good. But I also wonder, do people count as weight? Because that would make sense if they do want to have that. But now hopefully we will be able to, if we can get away some weight from our town, then we're gonna be able to maybe get some buildings out. And I wonder if maybe there's some walkways we don't need. But at the same time, what did it cost to build it? Because, like before, maybe it's not worth to remove it. So what's 1? And I think 1 floater is 3. Okay, it's not gonna help anything. Okay. But we also do need to find like a possible connection to build here. Okay, we researched the seed bank, very nice. But we definitely need a town tugger, so when we have our engineer, we're gonna be able to get a town tugger. And I'm kind of interested to see that, because that increased the weight capacity of the town, and we don't have a generator at the moment, however. But it's really cool if there is actually a town tugger, because that could look really cool. So I'm gonna keep saving up points so we can reach 4 points. That's what we need. While I was searching for an island, I saw Seagull. Oh, the leader in rescue. A marked location on the map. Oh. That is awesome. I haven't seen a seagull in so long. They're so derpy and nice. I love them. They're so nice. Okay, let's just keep going through here, I suppose. We can maybe take a quick look on these places, even though we don't really have space for anything, really. We can't really loot anything at the moment. So now we have increased a little bit in weight again. So I feel like I have to kind of figure out in some way that we can use up things in something. So 4 becomes 3, okay. We can keep doing a lot of ropes, I guess. For now we can do an infinite amount of ropes, I suppose. Yes, we can decrease the amount of weight. And let's do the same actually for floaters for now. And I do wonder also, like the fuel, you can see that it says like 3 here, right? And 4, but it gives 2. So making firewood potentially increases the weight by an enormous amount. Because it seems like maybe 3 weight becomes 8 in weight. Because that's 2. And up here it also says 4. So it probably is like 8 in weight. So, I don't know. Keep firewood low, I suppose? Because it weighs so much, so that's what I'm gonna do. Look at everyone running around. Nice. And here's a little seed thing we unlocked. So this one can store 100 seeds. And like I said, I do wonder if people also is added to the weight. Oh, we're under the 3000. Awesome. Nice. We still have a way to go though, because if you look a little bit, we do have to keep those power lines, but we do need to have at least another one. So that would add 15 in weight. And we didn't have like a good position. It would be nice if I could put it like down here. But for some reason we couldn't, so we will see what's gonna happen with that. And let's start researching the town tugger. But I think we gotta be careful now, because we might be lacking water for a lot of people soon. Because the next day it looks like almost no one is gonna get any water at all. Maybe someone will, but very few will, as it's looking at the moment. But yeah, I think we're gonna see if I can figure something out, guys, with the weight things. But I do feel like this is definitely something probably the developers has to work out a little bit with weight. I would prefer if the game worked like, okay, I'm using these resources and I'm crafting these resources. That would always mean that whatever you're crafting is gonna be containing a less amount of weight, and the way destructing works, you get back every resource, as I understand at the moment, so that kind of makes sense, but maybe you shouldn't get back everything, I'm not sure. But yeah guys, thanks for watching today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, even though there were a lot of like going through the weight system, but it has a big effect on the game, and I definitely see it like as a good thing, but I guess since it was added in the middle of a playthrough, we wasn't really prepared for what it would do to our current town. So as the game is at the moment, if you run a new town, you probably don't want to expand too fast. You want to take it a little bit slower, maybe get an engineer, maybe get a botanist, maybe style up your colony a little bit more. So if you start a new town, we're gonna try that route instead. But guys, thanks for watching today's episode. Hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you guys soon again. And thank to my members on YouTube for supporting me as well. And I hope everyone's gonna have a beautiful rest of the day, and take care. Have a good one.